All right, guys, I'm back. Once again, I would like to apologize for all of this complete nonsense that's been going on with this. So I changed my settings one more time. I closed the app and restarted it. So I'm hoping that that is what is going to fix the issue. And we shall see what happens. So I'm looking at the stream right now, and right now the stream health is in the orange. So we shall see. Anyway, Greta says Val Kilmer ad-libbed much of his dialogue. Doesn't surprise me much, because Val Kilmer is awesome. Frank, it's all Peabody's fault. Probably. To the 18 of you who have stuck around, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Halo, any favorite classic movies? Mine are Casablanca and Vertigo. Dude, my favorite classic movies are also my 3 favorite movies of all time. And that would be Casablanca, It's a Wonderful Life, and 12 Angry Men. All 3 are fantastic. I believe you can fix the stream. If it doesn't work this time, there's nothing else that I can do. So again, at least it's not showing up green on the dashboard. It's showing up as orange, which does make some sense, but oh, Val Kilmer. Soul Assassin. Odin, is there an event of something happening in New Orleans that could cause the lag? No. Once again, whatever is causing the issue is something that is totally beyond my control at this point. So it's either a problem with Streamlabs or it's a problem with YouTube. Either way. That's not how you treat a baby. Can you say noise? There you go. Yep, you say not lagging now, but it's not going to be long before it does eventually happen, so exactly. Seriously, throw the baby in the air. James Harold, I'm a critic. Dude, I'm the critic who's a cynic. I'm a cynical person by nature. So it's not going to happen. I thank you for support and thank you for trying to help, but it's not going to happen. So that's why I'm hoping that you've been enjoying watching Willow at this point. Favorite director, Halo. Good questions, man. Favorite director working in Hollywood at this time would probably be Denis Villeneuve. Blade Runner 2049 was one of the greatest movies I've ever seen, and I love it. It's so good. And he has not made a bad movie yet, so that would be my answer at this time. Peabody, at least I'm in the future and give you a lag warning. Sure. Frank, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Modern Dude, thank you very much for being here and sticking out with us as we try and slay the lag beast. Did we do the right thing? I stole a baby. Damn, son. Was that a... Oh, they're tiny people. I was like... 8-Bit says, Blade Runner sequel was amazing. They didn't go woke or jump the shark. Exactly right. I love Blade Runner 2049. It was my second favorite movie of that year, just behind John Wick Chapter 2. Frank O says, greetings from Germany. Well, hello there. Guten Tag. I hope I said that right. Lordy, lordy, lord. Those are not terrible effects for the time, I would say. I've seen worse. Halo, I like Villeneuve. Mine is Nolan, Interstellar, one of the greatest movies of all time. Nolan is a great director. I do like Nolan as well, but Villeneuve to me is better, at least at this point in time. Peabody, if you stole a candy bar, people might be more forgiving. Stealing a baby, not so good. Yeah, pretty much. Greta says, this scene was done with the actors against blue screens on sound stages and were then added into the scenes with full-size actors in post-production. Yeah, I believe it. Looks good to me. So that totally looks like the forest from E.T. also, by the way. Anyone else getting that vibe? Alexander says, I've seen a person call the Game of Thrones creators dumb and dumber. Well, many people would disagree with them. No problem, Franco. I try and do the very best that I can, man. Halo says, Villeneuve did great work with Blade Runner and Arrival. Oh, Arrival was great, too. Sicario, though, might be one of my favorites of his, personally. Again, Villeneuve is great as, for Blade Runner 2049. I think that might be his masterpiece. Until Dune, I think that Dune might end up being his masterpiece. But overall, I personally like Sicario. Oh. Okay. Oh, that smile. That smile. Peabody, inappropriate kiss from a fairy. I know, right? We got some hashtag #MeToo fairy on. I guess they would be considered. What are they considered in this movie? Oh man. Oh man. Oh my God! Why is she getting so close? Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, Villeneuve is fantastic. All creatures of good heart need your help, Willow. What if Captain Marvel loses her powers in the movie? That would be hilarious, and I would be totally down for that. I would be okay with that. Greta says, the 6 old-month twins playing Elora were too young to have a full head of hair and wear a wig, which has applied using syrup as normal wig adhesive would be too harsh for a baby's skin. Interesting. Halo says, what about David Fincher? Great what he did with Zodiac 2007. You liked it? Yes. Zodiac is a film that I don't think I've ever seen it all the way through, but I do like David Fincher. I think David Fincher is a very talented director. Soul Assassin, that's a real baby. I thought they always use fake babies like that Sniper movie. Oh my God. That's the one really bad part about American Sniper was that terrible fake child. Like that was just so bad. Modern Dude, who's your favorite son, Thor or Loki? After Thor Ragnarok, Thor. He's a badass. He's definitely the more badass of the two. Mysterious Island. Man, this use of the word peck is starting to upset me. I'm starting to get triggered every time I hear it, knowing that it's an insult. These dudes right here. Will Gentry plus Loki's dead for the third time. And he's getting his own series on the Disney streaming service, so I guess he's alive? Yes, indeed, Loki is. I can't get over, like, this baby is just adorable. Oh, Lord. So much hate in these people's hearts. That's crazy. I feel so bad for them. Yeah, Tom Hiddleston is indeed one cool cat. He is a one cool kitty. One cool kitty. One cool kitty, mitty. A love potion. It belongs to the fairies. Alexander, Loki gets smashed by Hulk and Iron Man and Hawkeye. It seems like it'll never end. Modern Dude, what do you think of the movie so far? Well, my experience with the movie has been kind of back and forth and hit and miss. Oh, this dude right here who's talking to the cat. I recognize him from something. Very different role for him, I would feel. I'm pretty sure that's him. Pretty sure that's him. Delish, what's going on, man? But overall, it's very interesting. Soul says, and Solar's when Thor gets smashed by Hulk and Loki gets just cheered out loud. Yep, I love that part. So good. Halo, Casablanca being one of your favorite movies. I'm watching you here live from Casablanca. Live here from Casablanca, Morocco. Well, Halo, that's awesome, man. Well, thank you for joining us. And also, thank you very much for watching and for sharing that. Peabody, what is faster, simply leaving or taking time to dress up like a woman? It's a great question. Dave-Bob, I want to eat the baby. It must be the syrup. Lug? This is my husband. And then he flirts with another woman? That's interesting. That's totally the actor that I'm thinking of. Greta says Warwick Davis met his wife when she was an extra on set. Really? That's awesome. That's really cool. Juan Bizzle says, hopefully Captain Marvel gets some training and not become another Ray-like character. Probably won't. Probably won't. Based on the trailers, though, to be honest, it looks like she doesn't have all of her powers and then eventually gains all of her powers. But, again, could it be good? Sure. I'm not saying that's not going to be good, but I'm saying that right now, all that we know about it and the history of the character doesn't really bode well for it. I gave you an order, woman. Modern Dude, what do you think of the possibility of the Finn and Poe dating? I'm praying to God that it does not happen, because that is not what Star Wars needs, especially in such... Not a woman? But especially in everything else that's going on. Halo, do you think they've been the best in the movies in the last 5? What year do you think has been the best in the movies the last 5 years? I wouldn't be able to tell you, man. Last 5 years have been a mixed bag overall. Joe Cook, who would win in a fight to the death, Rey or Captain Marvel? Rey. I think. Greta, after meeting on the set of the film, Val Kilmer and Joanne Whalley were married. Someone already mentioned that, actually, Greta. So they beat you to it. Peabody, here comes the music. It's some pretty good music. I like it. Greta, the parents of the twins attended their wedding. Nice. Very cool. That is very nice indeed. Favorite comic book character? Batman. Love the Batman animated series when I was a kid. I also love Hulk and Thor, of course. I wonder, was this before or after Tombstone? For Val Kilmer, that is. I wonder. The Sci-Fi Dragon, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for joining. It does sound kind of like Indiana Jones. It was before. All right, Will, thank you very much. Greta says, didn't Tombstone come out in the 1990s? That's what I thought, too. Halo says, have you watched Young Justice? It's good. Hope to check it out. Not seen Young Justice. I'm kind of behind when it comes to TV shows, to be honest. Alexander, should Kevin Spacey be cast as Batman? Hell no. Will Gentry, this was 88. Tombstone was 93. Because he looks roughly the same age, but I just couldn't tell overall. Modern... Dude, who do you think will win in a fight? Batman with time to prepare versus Jar Jar Binks. Easily Batman. Easily Batman. Of course. Alright. So it looks like one of my videos was created into one. Those little dudes are just absolutely insane. Jar Jar is a Sith Lord. Not at this point in time. Unlisted save. Halo says, imagine a Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne. That would be great. Oh my god, I would be so down for that. No question in my mind. To see Michael Keaton back as Bruce Wayne would be awesome. And I think a lot of people would want to see a Batman and Beyond. I think a lot of people would like actually to see that too, so. Outpost Dyer, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the crazy lag sad party. Greta says, John Cusack tested for the role of Mad Mardigan, but lost to Val Kilmer. He considers this the biggest disappointment. Oh, really? Interesting. Modern Dude, do you think that Superman and Goku combined can defeat Rey? With the current state of Star Wars, no chance in hell. I just saved that infant's life. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. Where am I? Iger as the Penguin. That might be able to work. That might be able to work. Yo, Rose, what's going on, man? Dude, that video today, man, demonetized within about a minute. Not really that surprising when you think about it. And then they'll do the manual review probably, and then they'll come back and saying, no, this isn't right. You don't agree with us politically, so therefore we're not going to allow it. Halo, any favorite DC animated movie? Animated movie? I haven't watched a lot of the DC animated movies, so I'm not the best person to ask about that, to be honest. Joe Cook says, for episode 9, the one who beats Rey will be Mr. T. I pity the fool. Now that would be great. Apos Dyer says, Odin, call off the hounds. I went back and watched Winter Soldier. Yes, damn right, Outpost. It's so good. It is so freaking good. Aw, friendship. Modern Dude, what was your favorite meme of 2018? Oh, God. I would need to see a list of all the official memes of 2018 in order to choose one. So at this point, I have none. These little dudes right here, man. The smaller of the two little itty bitty dudes, he's been in other things before. For some reason, the only movie that I can think of is Joanna Man, which might be my favorite. Oh, Joanna Man, such a funny movie. Definitely could be made in today's world. Are their names Mumbo and Jumbo, or was he just making a comment? I may have missed that during all the craziness going on earlier. Oh, I like the production design of this castle. Oh, is that the character that someone on Twitter was telling me looks like Kathleen Kennedy? I can see it. I can definitely see that for sure. Inception or The Prestige? Prestige? Not even a second thought. I love The Prestige that much more than Inception. I like Inception, but The Prestige is the better of the two. Kathleen Kennedy's being so mean in this movie. Tina says, I'm glad you did, and I loved your interview with Odin's. Dude, Outpost, that was great to have Outpost on last week. And we're going to be working in February to try and get him and Laura all on the same stream. Unless someone else decides to join the $25 club. Whoever does, we'll all come together to pick a day, topic, etc., and it'll be a fun time. So if you're not a patron yet, check out the links in the description to the video. Alexander says, I know what you're going to say to yourself in the theater for John Wick 3. Hell to the yes is what I'm going to say. Peabody, he was just making a comment, not mumbo jumbo. Gotcha. That's what I thought. Steph says, it was Hamlet's shirt on Twitter that said it was Kathleen Kennedy and the actress that look alike. Yep. I agree with it, for sure. I can totally see them being the same person. Oh. He's doing magic. Greta says, the original wand was a real piece of wood. Eventually, they feared it could break and replace it with several fiberglass props. Interesting. Makes sense to me. Gotta have that consistency. Modern Dude says, I've heard people say that The Winter Soldier is the most overrated MCU film. Well, anyone that says it's overrated is a asshat. I love it. It's such a good movie. It really is. It's one of the greatest MCU films of all time. No doubt in my mind. Alexander, this movie couldn't be made today. Yep, pretty much. G-Monkey, thoughts on Liam Neeson, Cold Pursuit has to be on my top 5 movies to see in 2019. I have not seen the trailer for it, so I could not tell you. John Wick 3 is my number 1, and Endgame is 2. Outpost Dyer says, careful, Odin. Oh, I know, right? Number 1 life should be, don't be an asshat. Waterfalls are overrated. I would say it depends on where the waterfall is. Halo, I don't understand why they are forcing this SJW feminism in Star Wars, and they know the fans don't like that, and the fans are bringing money to the franchise, so why do they risk it? Because they will do anything if it means pushing for their agenda. But hopefully they realize that when they stop making money completely, it's not going to work. Epozar says, no, man, I was careful about calling me an asshat. Well, you need to rethink yourself because it's not overrated. And you're wrong. Daybob, I'm holding out for cats. Damn right, son. Damn right. Alexander, I finished filming 6 months ago. Now quiet down, neckbeard. Will Gentry, what's up, dude? The brownie you were talking about is Kevin Pollak. He's been in The Usual Suspects. There it is. Usual Suspects, Few Good Men, End of Days, and a whole 10 yards and more. That's right. Thank you very much. Kevin Pollak. That's it. Peabody, Cold Pursuit looks like another Taken, which is okay. But, yeah, seriously, I agree with your sentiment. Rogue Baron, what's going on, bruv? Welcome back. We're about an hour into the movie. About a little more than halfway. Matter good. Kicking sand at the So they're called brownies? Is that the name of their people, the really little ones? With our meager lives. Darth Hammer, what's going on, bruv? I love this film so much. More evidence George Lucas's greatest strength in filmmaking is writer, producer, not directing. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. As I said, I think, because he didn't do the screenplay, he just did the story. I think George Lucas should come back to Lucasfilm for a good sum of money and write the stories for all their upcoming movies, and then they can hire somebody to actually write the dialogue and take over the direction. I think that would be perfect. Modern Dude Things, thoughts on Endgame? I think it's going to be awesome. Will Gentry says there are brownies. All right, that's what I thought. Okay, cool beans. Halo, what comic book movies deserved, oh my God, Best Picture nomination, but they got snubbed? Dark Knight, Logan, boom, you've just named 2. You just named 2. I have no idea, Mary. I haven't heard someone say it in a while, so I'm assuming that it is no longer an issue, so... CWD. Oh, there's a talking animal. Oh boy. CWD says, although it's doubtful it will happen, just hope that Disney Lucasfilm never reboots this movie. I heard they were thinking of it. I don't know who I heard that from. Rogue Baron, I'm working on a Twitter bot to reply, learn to code anytime a HuffPost, BuzzFeed, etc. journalist tweets out that they were fired. Laura, the opening scene of Winter Soldier is the best in the MCU. I just didn't like the Captain Black Widow thing. I thought it was a great side story. Take me to her. That's a little animal. Alexander, George for director and producer over Jar Jar Abrams. Oh my God, this animal is adorable. That's rising. Thank you very much for the update, guys. Appreciate it. I've been trying to keep an eye on it as well. So, don't know what I'm assuming that me closing and restarting it is what fixed it, but who really knows at this point? Because I want to say I have everything on the original settings that they were at the very beginning. So, gentlemen, Abu Nas, what it do, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Laura, have you read Outbound Flight? Yes. Unfortunately, I realized the audiobook is an abridged version, so it's not the entire book, unfortunately. And there were some pretty key things that they leave out. And overall, though, I liked it. I thought that it was a really cool story. It was awesome to hear more about Drew Sabayoth and how different, or rather, how consistent his actual person is to the clone that existed in the Thrawn trilogy. I thought it was really cool to see kind of the origins of that and how he, goes through his life in that way. But I will say the voice actor for Outbound Flight, not a fan. Just did not do the same voices as Mark Thompson, and it made me very upset. Secret Rebel says the Black Widow and Banner thing is trash. Yeah. I would agree there. Peabody, yep, fixed. We have our own with no twirly circles. Modern Dude, what would you do if Captain Marvel defeats Thanos and says something about how weak men are? Well, let's just say that would make it into my review, that's for sure. As my puppies have now joined me. I was like, where did you guys come from? Halo says, I think the writer is the most important thing in the movie, and if the director is the writer himself, his vision has more chances to work. Yeah, I mean, all the pieces need to work together. The writer creates the world, but the director can take that world and do whatever the heck he wants with it. And also on top of that, the editor can take what the writer and director and cinematographer have done and can literally make it into any kind of story that they really want. So it's all need to work together. Peabody, she kicked him in the face. No wonder he married her. This little animal is adorable. Tina says that bad guy named Kyle was Lucas's in-joke for the famous critic Pauline Kyle, who hates Star Wars with a passion. I've heard she didn't get the in-joke when she saw Willow. Nice. Modern Dude thing, can you sing? Yes, kind of. Not right now, though, because we're watching a movie. I'm enjoying answering the questions, guys, but it is making it somewhat difficult to focus on the actual movie itself. So, again, you're open to keep on asking, but we try and keep these streams focused on movie and movie-related questions, like to what we're watching. And then after the movie, if there's time, we'll do other questions and things like that. And we'll open it up a little bit more. So I'm trying. I have ADDs, so it is very difficult for me to do so. Oh, that's so nice of him. Pick him up like that. That was nice. Oh, this dude. This dude right here, what a badass. 8-Bit George himself said it was all in the edit. Seems he got a bit carried away as he went along, though. Also, he forgot what you need good editors like his ex-wife. Greta, this movie feels like half Lord of the Rings and half Hook. I can definitely get that feeling. This animal. Val Kilmer. Oh my god. The human self. This is like just a fun family film. Halo, favorite films of the 21st century? Whiplash. Modern Dude, why do you hate Age of Ultron? It's just not good. CGI is subpar. Ultron, though having a very cool voice, is kind of a silly motivation and doesn't make sense. Is not really consistent in that motivation and being able to carry it out, and yeah, just not the best movie. That's all I can give you right now, man. I'm trying to focus on the movie. But most people will agree that it is one of the weaker MCU films. I'm hungry too, to be perfectly honest. I need a nice snack. Don't interrupt. A young, beautiful woman. Yes, Mary, you have made me hungry. Stand up for Star Wars. Welcome to the channel. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Peabody, you probably feel like eating brownies. Brownies would be pretty good right now. If I still had more of that Frank chocolate, I'd be eating that right now, but I ate it all already. To be fair, it's been a few weeks, so... Uh-oh. Magic dust. Also, how did his teeth become magically clean? I missed that part. Halo, we called him Baba Yaga. 8-bit. This movie has such a strange tone. It feels very hokey at times, even for a fantasy film. I agree. Yeah. Definitely hokey. That's why I feel like it's geared more towards a younger audience than it is any other project that they've worked on. The love potion. That's right. I'm a sad panda. I know what I'm doing. Sure you do, Val Kilmer. Sure you do. For the 40 people we have watching, thank you for joining. Sorry again for the earlier issues that we were having with the lag. Hopefully those are long and done with, but we'll see. Peabody, he cleaned his teeth in the crow's cage he was stuck in, used a twig or something. Oh, okay, gotcha, Peabody. Again, things that I missed. Uh-oh. Yep, I'm right there with you. Falling in love. City love potions. Hashtag me too. Oh. Could have been a hashtag me too, but... What is Ren famous? I keep hearing that, and I know that EVS is doing something, but yeah, this scene is pretty great. Marinor, there's a sequel that may come out next year for Willow. I heard about that. Big Daddy Sunbeam, the Sunbeam. The stream has been great since the last restart. No lags or bufferings. Thank you very much, Big Daddy Sunbeam. Glad to hear it. Sounds like that's what fixed it. Alexander, do you want James Gunn to direct Suicide Squad 2? I think that he'll probably help it be actually funny. So it really depends on what you mean by that. Will Gentry says Ren Famous is a person he's at odds with. Oh, okay, gotcha. Ren Famous blocks everybody. I love you. Pete 1972, what I dislike about Age of Ultron is that they did the same exact thing to create Vision as they did with Ultron, yet Vision is not the same as Ultron. Yeah, it's a good point. He's a smoothie. He's a smoothie. Oh, he kissed her. Hashtag me too. Mary, thank you very much for that super chat because reasons. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Means a lot to me. Val Kilmer with a sword. Willow. You are great. Peabody says, this is it, music the man. Yeah, boy. Pretty great music. The whole time he has said, give me a sword. Forsha. Yeah, music is pretty great. Very good action music. P972 says Willow is very enjoyable, a lot of fun. Yeah, overall I would say it's a pretty good time. It's pretty entertaining, I would say. Alexander, someone at the Hollywood Illuminati must be smitten with James Gunn, probably. Where did everybody go? Marinor, have you played the Willow video games? No. There's one for arcade and one on that stuff. No, I've never even seen the movie before, so... Halo, Hitchcock's Birds or Psycho? Psycho, every time. Really? No contest. Psycho. Alexander, not actually meaning Illuminati. Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, what a stunt. Willow's reactions here are fantastic. Also, it is fun that now we actually have Willow, the dog, right here in the background. See if I can move my camera a little bit so that way y'all can get a better, rather move my mic so I can get a better look. Sometimes she decides to pop up, you know? Sometimes. That looks very painful. Alexander, I saw a cat react to Psycho on YouTube. Well, that's interesting. Oh, the baby's tired after all that. Oh my God. Really? He's a block of ice? Oh my God. That's hilarious. Oh, that's awesome, man. Jeff Cotto, what's going on, Jeff Cotto? What's up, bruv? Halo, do you like Citizen Kane? Yes, I do. Not one of my favorites, but it is still a very good movie. I hate her, don't I? Salute to you, Jeff Cotto, as well. Hamlet Shirt 89, what's going on? I enjoyed Willow back in 88. Felt like if filmmakers didn't take it seriously, Kroll's fault, maybe. Possibly. It definitely comes across as campy. I will definitely agree with you there. And I wish that, yeah. Definitely can see the campiness, that's for sure. You know, I don't think it hurts the movie all that much. I think it really just depends on, you know, other factors overall. You left me to die, Eric. Pete, The Birds is great, but Psycho is better. No doubts. It is a no contents there. Thug Life, Jeremy. What is going on, Thug Life? Gordon's alive? Oh my God. Yeah, this hasn't quite matched up to the experience last week with us watching Flash Gordon, but it's good. I'm liking it so far, I would say. Mary says, no, Odin does prize drawings for us and uses the cookies to give them away. Yep. Alexander says, which movie TV company would you say is the most SJW? I guess NBC, but it's hard to say. Modern Dude, have you ever shot a gun or gone hunting? No. I've only ever shot like a BB gun. I've never shot an actual gun in my life. I don't plan on doing it. I have nothing against anyone that does hunt or does shoot, but it is not my thing. Just not for me, man. Not for me. Pete 972, that's right. Dive! So great. So great. Rogue Baron, now I have Flash by Queen saved on my Spotify playlist. Great. Hamlet shirt says flying blind on a rocket cycle. That's flying blind on a rocket cycle? Stig Johansson, what is going on, bruv? Mary doesn't like it when I pull out my guns. Nope. Especially that shotgun. Soul, Willow just needs some Hawkman in his side and he'll be invincible. That is absolutely true. Since when are you a crusader? Oh my god, that was a lot of chats that just randomly popped up. Halo, Arrival or Interstellar? Interstellar, I would say. Darth Hammer, James Horner's score is hauntingly beautiful in The Quiet Passages too. I definitely agree with you there. 8-Bit Snake Boy, yeah, Flash Gordon's all-time classic. I would agree. Alexander, if any NPC asks you have an AR-15 in your desk ready to destroy, nope. Grand Muff, spare me the madness of Star Wars. Peabody dating back in the days of Willow seems a bit rough. I know, seriously, right? You end up dating the ones you love and loving the ones you hate. And once again, we say goodbye. Thug Life Jeremy, did you remember to feed Sith today? You know he needs his Pringles or he'll go back to under Proper's bed. No. I locked the door, so he's not going anywhere. I gave him a piece of bread. And, a cup of water. Get him through the day. Modern Dude. Better villain, Kylo or Grievous? Grievous, easily. Halo. Any favorite Hans Zimmer score? I guess Inception. Soul Assassin. Odin has no need for a gun when he has a magical spear that never misses target. That is true. Celtic Dave, what is going on, bruv? How is it going? Got a lot of people joining the stream. Hamlet89, thank you very much for the Canadian $10 super chat. Because A, you know about Willow. B, reasons. Well, thank you, Hamlet Shirt. I appreciate that very much so. You are awesome. And yeah, first time seeing the movie. So overall, finding it quite enjoyable. Mary says, tell him to empty the pee bucket. It's starting to stink. Nah. See, when he runs out of water, he'll have that as a spare. So it's more of out of charity than out of cleanliness. Because I don't care if he's living in cleanliness or not. Personally. He'll figure it out. As the crow flies, you fools. Fly, you fools. Thug Life Jeremy, what do you think is the best movie of all time? Not necessarily your favorite, but the best made? Don't have one, to be honest. I have my favorites, and it's always 12 Angry Men, It's a Wonderful Life, and Casablanca. That's all I got. Brownies are done. Pete says Val Kilmer also did a great job as Jim Morrison in the Doors movie. I've heard about that. Have not seen it. Not seen the Doors movie myself, but I've heard great things about it. Favorite Star Wars villain? Well, you can't take Vader out of the equation. Well, in that case, it would be Vader and Emperor Palpatine. Uh-oh. Hashtag me too. Yeah, definitely couldn't make this today. Definitely couldn't get away with this today. That's for damn sure. Grand Moff Tarkin, Flash today is still as enjoyable as it was when I was 18. Very, very nice. Yeah, Flash Gordon was a great movie. Peabody, yes, Val got a lot of praise from the band from the Doors movie. Nice. I have heard it. I've heard great things. Cannot wait to eventually see it. Jeepers Turtle. Oh, the long gazing looks. I'm sure that's gonna come back at some point. If I had to make a prediction. This way. Modern Dude, trimming, yes. Shaving it off, no plans in the near future to shave it off completely. Definitely going to be trimming it at some point. John Matrix, what is going on? And the reason why is because my wife Freya demands it. Oh, he's a baby. Oh, it's a baby. Peabody, Meg Ryan was also in the Doors movie. Interesting. Okay. But Sherilindia, what a name. Stig says, I used to have a beard like Odin, then someone pulled at it and it got longer, which made the hair on my head get shorter. Oh, trolls. Brad Noble, who decided to go to another stream instead because he is indeed the king troll. Mary, don't you dare cut that beard. It gives you your godly powers. Don't worry, it's going to get trimmed, just not cut off completely. Still looks like Hagrid. You're a wizard, Harry. Turn me back into my human form. That's quite an armory you got there. That's quite a convenient little armory you got there. Soul Assassin, I recommend you read some of the Star Wars Legends comics. They have a lot of great stories, including General Grievous' backstory. Yeah, I'm not much of a comics guy, though. I've never really been into comics themselves. And so I would much rather dive into the EU novels, specifically audiobooks, if there's available. Like, I'm working my way through 2 right now. I'm working my way through Spectre of the Past, which has been really good so far, and also been working through the novelization of Revenge of the Sith as well. Thanks to Laura. So Laura, if you're still watching the stream, thank you again for that audiobook. I'm about 2 chapters or so into that. So Modern Dude, who do you think is the better villain, Ultron or Malekith? Ultron, I guess, but they're both the weakest villains in... I would say they're both in the weakest movies of the MCU, so... Odin, you'll lose your power like Samson. No, but I'm not like Samson, so that is not the case. Alexander says, when will Hollywood be fixed? When? Not anytime soon. Peabody, Odin, this is the swordsman in action. Nice. Thug Life, you should grow it out until you can be that dude. Music video Rockstar by Nickelback. Freya, my wife would not allow for that, so it's not going to get that long. Probably within the next week or so, I'd imagine I will be getting it trimmed. I still plan to keep it long, but at least to keep it, you know, make it look a little nicer. Celtic says, I just watched Bad Times at the El Royale, and oh my god, I absolutely loved it. It sort of reminded me of Pulp Fiction. No, seriously, like, it has a lot of Tarantino elements to it, which I love, and oh my god, it's so good. That's why it ended up being my favorite year of 2018. It barely beat out Infinity War because I just liked it that much. And I'd be much more likely to watch that one again than to watch Infinity War. Oh, look, Brad's back. Brad, it's just in time. You're on screen right now. The trolls are now about to come on screen. So the people, your people, Brad, are now here. Now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, that was something. Uh Pete, do you pick a best made movie? Several movies are equally as good and different. Even movies are tough to put in exact order. How do you pick a best made movie? At the end of the day, your subjective view and opinion is going to come into it no matter what. Secret Rebel, since you're not in reading comics, would you watch animated? I love the original Batman animated series. Is fantastic. The one from the 90s, so good. Modern Dude, why are you always wearing a jacket? Because it's comfortable. Because it's very, very comfy. Soul Assassin, would you braid your beard hair into a Viking? Not me, personally. Words from you, Bowl, you'd rather them make a movie about some... I'm not going to... All right, I can't read that quote. Thug Life Jeremy, Odin, we could turn that stare you just did into a horror movie poster, man. I don't know what stare you're talking about, but... Ooh, these effects. Not terrible for the time, but still. Ooh, those effects. Oh, damn. That dude just got eaten. Jagan75, what's going on, bruv? I just got from a live stream where this guy and a feminist were bashing EVS and they were afraid to invite him there. Well, it's not a surprise that they were afraid to invite him. It's funny because guess what? EVS would invite them on. The problem is that they know as soon as they're invited on, they are going to lose because they've got nothing. It's so funny how some of these crazy, like, SJW-driven leftists love to talk about themselves and how true they are and how they're on the right side of history and everything like that. But then if they're asked to debate, like if someone says, hey, debate me, man, they're immediately like, no. And it's because they know that they can't win. So know that they can't articulate their arguments in a very good way. That's ridiculous. Halo, Shawshank or Godfather? Shawshank, only because Shawshank, to me, is the more rewatchable, personally. Also, that kick totally missed the guy's face. Oh, those effects. I'm loving seeing all of these relatives of Brad Noble getting beat up like this. It also helps to know what Brad Noble looks like, for he is the troll. In fact, he's the Grand Duchess of all the trolls. Hamlet shirt, I'm so tired of watching elite types pat each other on the back. Yeah, and then when they're asked to actually articulate their opinions and be able to go back and forth, they can't do it. If you want a great example of that, look up Ben Shapiro versus whatever the dude's name is from Young Turks. It's not even close. Boom, that troll just got destroyed. Alexander, EVS said a man can do anything a woman can do, probably better. When SJWs come at him for that, he did it himself, and he's still funny. 8-bit Skateboy, so true. I come here for a break and to enjoy myself. Gender politics aren't really comparable with escapist genre movies. I agree, 8-bit. It's always great to be able to escape. Jagan, she was talking trash about the Comicsgate, and the guy who was hosting said Ethan is scared of him and said he wanted to invite him on another stream because he is scared to have a conversation. Well, then why didn't he invite him on that stream? He's a total hypocrite in that situation. Secret Rebel, the SJWs smoke a lot of catnip. Catnip anyone? Yeah, seriously. Will true love win out in the end? Yes, it will. Oh, she initiated that one. Hashtag me too, anybody? No, only when it suits your situation, I guess. Oh, lordy. Oh, damn. The head exploded on that one. Eric Coleman, what's going on, dude? Debating takes more than emotions and name calling. You actually have to sound intellectual argument, which most NPCs lack. You're exactly right. You're exactly right about that. Peabody said, I love Matt Morgan's theme music. He is a lovable clown that fumbles his way through. Yes, indeed. Thug Life Jeremy, what's your take on the 4% challenge? I made a movie. I made a video about it today, Thug Life Jeremy, so go check it out. It was the one that got demonetized within a minute, so go check it out. And that's where my thoughts on that are. Pete, I meant to say in different ways that's what happens when this slow internet doesn't let me write that what I want to write, so sometimes my comments don't make sense. Well, also, I would say that comment made less sense than the previous comment. Oh, Willow. And my personal Willow is asleep and adorable. Alexander, George Soros listed on Wikipedia as a philanthropist. What do you think? Well, he does do good things. However, he is also a evil mastermind. So two things can be true at once. Soul Assassin, have you seen the Merlin series starring Sam Neill? It's pretty good. Not the one with Sam Neill. I've seen the Merlin series from the BBC. I actually love that one. I very much enjoyed that one, even with the really bad and terrible CGI. That is quite a castle there. That is quite a castle. Yeah, she's pretty cute. She's curled up in a little ball, asleep. Teresa Martin, what's going on, girl? Welcome back. Edward Coleman, I sent you an email the other day. Go ahead and check out and let me know when you can, man. Oh, that poor baby. Oh, it's Kathleen Kennedy. So this is Kathleen Kennedy. The baby is the future of Star Wars. You do the math. Prepare for the ritual. Prepare for the Star Wars sequels. Are you certified at Rotten Tomatoes? Hell no. They wouldn't certify me. I haven't been able to transfer all of my reviews there either. And I don't know how to get certified there. So I think you need to be at least like active for like 2 years before they consider you, which is ridiculous. Greta, trivia, Kate and Ruth Greenfield, baby Laura, never acted in any other films or TV shows after Willow. Jagan says, do you think Animation Gate needs to happen because Tumblr and Twitter is taking over it now? Maybe, I guess. Halo, John Wick 1 or 2. 1 for certain reasons, but 2 is also great for certain reasons, so I can't choose between the two. Alexander Shapiro seems like just one of those political dudes, but in front of SJW still looks like a genius. Yes, indeed. Grand Muff, powers are fading. He's cutting out. Great. Oh, the lag is back. Well, I can't do anything about it, so sorry. You're all pigs. So she's powerful. Guys, when someone says, I don't need the constant, you're lagging. I know. Oh, this makeup, man. This makeup is crazy. This makeup is crazy. All right, cool. Sounds good, Edward Coleman. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes is not accurate anymore at all. And Soul Assassin, you're right about that for sure. Age of Ultron, modern dude. That should be obvious at this point. I know I'm lagging. I know I'm lagging. All right, I should be back. I restarted everything again. Don't know if it's going to work. Oh, the pigs! That's so evil. Transform me and I'll destroy her, sure. Ultron has a couple of things, I guess, but Pete, you have a good one, man. Thanks for sticking around for as long as you did. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. He did it! Voluptuous Jeremy, what's going on? She's an older woman. Modern Dude, don't feel down. We're all here to support you. Well, thank you, Modern Dude. I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, Jagan, dude, it's been insane. It's been absolutely insane, man. We are now less than 100. We're about like 85 subs away from 9K. So, yeah, we're about 1,100 away from 10K. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, seriously, a grandma. Remember, she was like, I'm a young woman. I knew from the very outset there was no way. This poor child. Oh, my God. Could you imagine being the child and put into... I know essentially it's a swaddle, but still. Man. Cutting the hair off, Lord. Well, your eye is safe. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, indeed. 9K day. Won't be as big as 10K day, but... Oh my goodness, Owen's alive. I thought the stream was over. Nah. Can't, if you've been around, it's when the stream starts to lag, I have to refresh everything, and I have to end it and restart it, and it's this whole ordeal, so... And yes, we did not hit the 100,000 by the end of January, so my eye is indeed safe. You're right about that. We can't do it. This is war, not agriculture. Celtic Dave, how are the dogs doing? My lab is sitting here on the couch waiting with me. Aw. So, as usual, my little black dog, River, is underneath my desk at my feet, and it's adorable. And then, as always, too, my little brown dog, Willow, aptly named, is on the orange couch right behind me. You can see her head. She's asleep. They both are. Both in tiny little balls. And they're adorable. Your eyes were never in danger, sir. One of them was, but Halo... Neither. So, easy answer for that one. Yes, my dogs are very diverse, and they are amazing. Peabody says, nah, no way. We will let Odin go. We will hang on by our fingertips to keep him around. Modern Dude, would you watch The Last Jedi nonstop for 2 weeks and gain 100,000 subs? Over the summer? As a live stream with bathroom breaks and obviously chances to eat? Sure. Why not? Why not? Jagan, do you think the Pats will win tomorrow? Also, it's ridiculous to hear some celebrities not wanting to participate in but are on the commercials. Yeah, seriously. So stupid. Yeah, anyone boycotting it because of the Saints game is an idiot. I'm sorry. Like, if you actually just use common sense for a second, you realize that the Saints did not lose the game on that one call because there are still plenty of time for the other team to come back. There still would have been time for, first off, the Saints would have had to make the field goal or touchdown, and then you still leave the opportunity for there to be time enough on the clock for the Rams to pull out something. So, yeah. Halo, favorite Scorsese film? Lord. I love Taxi Driver. Wolf of Wall Street, actually, I would say. Most entertaining. Greta, I'll be working all day tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be having the day off. Gonna do some random stuff. James Harrell, Last Jedi 24/7 sounds scary. It does. Super says, hey, sorry I had to bail for so long. Had dinner, got distracted stuff. Seems like got the stream working. Has movie. Movie's fun. But obviously, there's also, a lot of lag that's been affecting everything. Jagan, the Saints. I was talking about the Kaepernick. Oh, okay. I got you, Jagan. Sorry. Yeah, the Kaepernick stuff's stupid. Saul is asking, they need some better bands to perform the halftime show instead of Maroon 5. Maybe Metallica or Avenged Sevenfold. Maroon 5 is not the worst band that they could have, guys. Seriously. Like, think about they had the Black Eyed Peas do one of the worst halftime shows in the history of shows not that long ago. I think we're getting off pretty easy with Maroon 5. Yes, my modern thing, not only should you boycott the Oscars, you should watch the Odin's Movie Blog channel live stream that we'll have that very night on the 24th of February, where we will have our own award show that you can vote on. Still, you can nominate movies, and then in a couple of days, I'm going to close it off, and we're going to narrow it down to 5 choices in each category. I think 10 for Best Picture, and then it'll be a ballot, and then you'll be able to vote, and we'll announce the winners on that night. So yes, definitely boycott them. Rogue Baron, at least they're playing SpongeBob. Seriously, and that's what I'm excited for. Like, that's the only reason why I would ever think about watching it is because of the SpongeBob song they're playing. 8-Bit, heads up, the movie is nearly at the finale now. Well, yeah, it's an hour and 47. I'm still watching it. Alexander says, UA, Jason Ward, Scott Mendelson, John Boyega, Den Nerds, Chuck Wendig, Pablo Hidalgo, the 7 Soy Boys. Edward Coleman says, it's too bad you're keeping your eye. I wanted to see hit 100,000. Gets the power on the both eyes. Where's the kill? Yeah, pretty much. Mother? Peabody, I know I have said it before, but I love being here, and your community is the best place for... Well, Peabody, of course, man. Thank you for being a part of this community, man. It would not be the same without you. Thank you. Jagan, me too, Odin. In Atlanta, a lot is going on. Yeah, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Oh, Lord. That's your daughter. That's your only daughter, man. Let's see. Super says Maroon 5 instantly became my least favorite band when Adam Levine said hip hop and pop were the most innovative genres being produced. That is garbage. Pete, since you have that amazing beard, Gillette is your ultimate villain. That's why I go with Dollar Shave Club. I obviously don't use it very much, but every now and then I need to, clean up the tops and, modern cats or dogs. I mean, I have dogs, man. Of course. Now you die. Oh, damn. That fire effect, though. Damn. I find this interesting that the final battle occurs between the two old ladies. Oh my god. um well, yeah, things just got very real. You're so right about that. And then the poor little baby is now in the rain in the Swatto. Soul Assassin, I thought you would hate Thor 2 more because the bad guys kill Freya in it. Nah. Actually, no, what do you mean? Oh, between the two? Nah. I like the Thor concept, and I, of course, like Asgard still, so I that's the reason why I like it more. I'm biased. I love South Park's the movie, but I'm going to be so limited in the things that I can sing, which makes me sad. Because this is a family channel for the most part, so. Secret Rebel, I bet your dogs would upstage the Cat, Goose, and Captain Woke. Oh, for sure. No doubt in my mind that River and Willow would both upstage the cat. Even though the cat has this so-called pocket dimension in her mouth. Yeah, this last battle is getting pretty intense. Getting pretty intense. Uh-oh. Tina says, just laugh and react. I'll be doing this singing on my end. Sounds good, Tina. Well, that was a death. That was quite a death right there. Oh, he's ticked off. You don't mess with Val Kilmer when he's mad. Halo, we already know Captain Marvel will have a 90+% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, no doubt. I would say mid to upper 90s at least. Super, when is the SpongeBob tribute supposed to happen? I don't know. It's just during halftime. So, Peabody, I can't send avocados, but I have something planned, so I'm sending something to you better than avocados. Okay, Peabody. It better be better than avocados. I don't want to eat avocados, so. Pete says, is there any way I can turn off the live button, mainly because my internet is not very good? I don't know what you mean. I mean, you can pause the video and the chat will still continue to roll up. That's the only thing I can think of. Soul Assassin, I have a cat since my brother went overseas. There's nothing angry little creatures with the claws and teeth. Yeah, I understand what you're talking about there. Oh, that CGI. Ooh, that CGI. That's because he's the best damn swordsman in the business. Super. Did you know SpongeBob got Pantera to do a track for them? Does not surprise me. I did not know that specifically, but it does not surprise me. Oh, damn. What a way to die. Right in the stomach. Can't heal quickly from that one, that's for sure. And the old ladies are still fighting. Oh my god, I cannot believe that this ends with grandmas fighting. That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Damn right, Peabody. Oh, no. Super. Avocado is the food of the hipsters. Tina and Odin was nice enough to let me have the Master Commander for my birthday. Damn right. Damn right indeed. Willow Lovegood. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Aww. Aww. That should have been the ending, man. Come on. Secret Rebel. Man, I would love to see you and Nerdrotic do some kind of stream together. That'd be flipping awesome. Hey, man. I've been open to it. He knows I've been open to it. So if he can ever find some time for me over his channel, I'm down. Soul Assassin. At a Slipknot concert, I was at the band perform SpongeBob live when the crowd asked them. That's cool. That's actually pretty damn cool. You stupid hag. 8-Bit, have you done a Rocky Horror Picture Show movie? Not yet. Not yet. Modern Dude, have you ever assumed someone's gender? No, because there are only two genders, because sex and gender are the same thing until some woke person decided to say that they weren't, and so therefore, no. I call men men and women women. Jagan, who is your favorite of the background fish from SpongeBob? Mine is Harold, the blue fish with the shark fin that wears red trousers. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh. Those effects, though, right? Those effects, though, right? Rogue Baron, and that right there is why so many Esther Davis fail at computer science. They suck at binary. That's a fair point. So I missed that part. How did she get killed? Was it because she tried to use the wand? Peabody says, hashtag me too, struck by lightning. Modern, what do you think of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom? Never saw it. A great sorcerer. Aww, that's sweet. Oh, sweet baby. That's a sweet baby right there. Ah, Mark, I gotcha. Oh. Peabody, she started the ritual and the potion was part of that. So when she split the potion on herself. Oh, okay, gotcha. She died because she played herself. Okay, I gotcha. See, I caught that much. I didn't know if there was something else that happened that I missed, so. Aw, he's a hero. Ha ha ha. Aww. 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 It's a sweet ending. Jagan, do you think Taraji P. Henson deserved a Hollywood star on the Walk of Fame? Hard to say. I think that she's done. See, she's done a lot in television that I don't follow, so it's hard for me to really say. Oh, but that was cute. That was a very cute movie, I would say. All right. So let's see what we got here. Can you rank all the Batman films? Not right now. Greta, last year of the night, the box office receipts were less than expected, so writer George Lucas continued Willow's story in books rather than in sequels. I knew that there was some kind of writing, there's some kind of continuation of the story in some way. But no, guys, thank you so much for recommending it. That was a lot of fun, so thank you very much for doing that. All right, guys, so as I said before, we're doing the voting to choose a genre and then eventually a movie for 2 weeks from tonight. There were 3 prizes that were not claimed. Again, I gave them all the way until the beginning of this stream, and they did not claim it out. Dude, of course, dude, the Valks always get the shout-outs, man. Seriously, don't tell me how to do my... Come on. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and do that really quickly. So, again, there were 3 prizes that were not claimed, and so, therefore, they will be given out tonight. We're still using the same list from before, so... that is how we have figured that part out. So let me just go ahead and get this list ready. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to choose a random number until there is somebody who is active in either the chat tonight or is someone that is active in the community to the point where that we're going to get a response within, an hour or so. So let me just go ahead and see. So one of the prizes that was not claimed was a Star Wars Despecialized Blu-ray. And so let's see, how many numbers did we have again? We had 210. All right, so random number generator. All right, minimum 1 to 210. All right, so clicking on this for a bit. So this is going to be for a Star Wars Specialized Edition Blu-ray. The movie can be your choice. Old School Raver, welcome to the channel. All right, and the number is 110, and let us see if this person is eligible. Is Joe K470 in the chat right now? If he's not in the chat right now, because I don't recognize that name as being one I see all the time. So is Joe K470 in the chat right now? If he is not, then we will pick another number for this one. So I'll go ahead and just give him about 30 seconds to respond. Yeah, Rogue Baron. So these are people who got digital cookies for the last month and a half or so. About to say, if he's not showing up when you do the @ symbol, then he's not here. So, because the @ symbol always will pop up if someone has been in the chat at any given time. So, nope, he is not here. So we are going to be drawing again. So once again, this is for the Star Wars Despecialized Edition Blu-ray. All right, so the next number is number 11, and that person was already given a chance, and so we'll do it again. No, not at all. This is not rigged at all. This is not rigged at all. All right, 127. Let's see. 127 is Edward Coleman. Edward Coleman, I know for a fact that you are here, or that you were here in the chat. So let me just go ahead and change the name here to Edward Coleman. So Edward Coleman, if you are here, you already need to check your email anyway. So make sure that when you check your email, you also email me. So that way we can get you set up with this. So I don't know how many of the Star Wars Specialized Edition Blu-rays you have, if you have any at all. But anyway, you will be eligible for that. So yeah, he's even if he's not in the chat right now, there he is. Boom, there he is. Perfect. All right. So Edward Coleman, congratulations. So again, you need to email me tonight. So again, you need to email me tonight about the prize, so that way I can get the address and know what movie you want and get all that stuff together, because I'm going to try and get that out as soon as possible. So once again, email me. Again, it's your choice of any Star Wars Specialized Edition. So you got New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Whichever one you don't have or whichever one you want, you will be able to choose. All right, so there's the winner there. The next one is going to be a choice of 2 Blu-rays from my library. So that is the next gift. So 2 Blu-rays from my library. And the winner of that one, 138. Let's see. Not available. Let's see, 206. No. 101. Definitely not around, because that was a fake account. 63. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Nemesis 08. So Nemesis 08, I have contact with on Twitter, so I know that he is easy to reach. So Nemesis 08, I don't think you're in the chat tonight, but once again, he is easy for me to access on Twitter. And so Nemesis 08 is going to be the winner, the new winner of the 2 Blu-rays from the library. So Valkyrie, if y'all can reach out to him, because y'all know him as well, please reach out to him and say, you need to email him. You need to email... just tell him that he needs to email me. All right. And then the grand prize winner, which is going to be a $25 Amazon gift card and a choice of a Star Wars the Specialized Edition Blu-ray. This is going to have to be somebody who is like here right now, because I want to get this taken care of. So let's see. Nope. Let's see. Nope. That person is a student, so that person cannot win. Let's see. Oh, that's perfect. Wait a minute. Has he already won? Did he already win? He already won. All right, so I can't choose him. That would have been perfect, but he already won a prize. So 117. Is Alton Foster in the chat? Sometimes he's here, sometimes he's not. Is Alton Foster anywhere in the chat right now? I don't have access to him, so if Alton Foster is here, claim your prize for this is the grand prize. He didn't come up when you typed the name, so therefore Alton is not here. So therefore Alton is not available. All right, cool. So therefore another number is going to be chosen. That's just how it goes. Okay, still, man, oh man. Definitely not going to wait as long between the next time, because, Lord, there are so many people that have just not been around in a long time that just... Because, again, if this had been the original giveaway... Guys, like, just so y'all know, we did this last week, and so they had an entire week to get in contact with me, for us to reach out, etc., and it didn't happen. So that's the reason why tonight is different, because tonight... you know, I don't we want to get these out as fast as possible. So I'm still not finding anybody. Oh, Lord. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I feel like they're choosing the same numbers too. All right, I'm okay with this one because this is someone who is also a Patreon member and is only not here right now because he's in the UK. So the Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey. So please, Valkyrie, reach out to the Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey and have him respond to me. He has won the grand prize, $25 gift card and a choice of a Star Wars movie. Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hunky Chunky, we can give him till like I guess what time is it in England right now? We can give him a little bit of extra time, but if it's not, yeah. So he's probably around somewhere. So someone reach out to Hunky Chunky, let him know to email me. And he is the new winner there. All right, cool. So we've replaced everyone. So again, Edward Coleman, please email me. Let me know which Star Wars film you want on the Despecialized Edition Blu-ray, and also respond to the other email I sent. And Nemesis08, so my Valkyrie have already reached out to him, so he should be able to respond back to me because he's pretty good on Twitter. And then a $25 Amazon gift card and choice of a Star Wars Specialized Edition Blu-ray is won by the Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey. So Valkyrie, can please reach out to him because I know that we all have access to that. All right, so now that has been taken care of, let's go ahead and get some voting out of the way. So guys, what genres? So again, the first thing we're going to vote on is a genre for 2 weeks from tonight. And so therefore, what are some genres that you would like to choose a movie from? We had Tina's choice, so let's have Steph's choice. All right, I like that. Steph's choice. She might not like that because she might not want to have all that power, but Steph's choice will be an option. Let's see. 80s movies. I'm fine with that. I'm going to put it in here because it has to be, and that is Steve Martin. Steve Martin movies is their own genre, so Steve Martin will be in there as a genre. Tonight was a fantasy adventure, so evaporized into a cloud of magic. 90s movies, I like that. The battles between the 90s and the 80s, I like that a lot. Studio Ghibli, yes, absolutely. All right, those are going to be the only genres that we have. Studio Ghibli films will be the other one. So, guys, the options are going to be Steph's choice. So that's the Valkyrie. 80s, Steve Martin, 90s, or Studio Ghibli. I'm not going to use a timer. Let's see. Should I allow multiple voting for this? Should I allow you to vote more than once? It'll cost you the digital cookies that you've been adding up by watching the stream, and if you get extras when you donate. Should I allow multiple voting? No, says Rogue Baron. Apos says no. No, says Big Dan Sunbeam. Steph says do it. Leave it at 1. Cheater's gonna cheat. Nah, do it. I'm hearing more people say no than yes. All right, I'm hearing more people say no than yes. One person per vote. All right, well, yeah, all right, cool. So it'll be 1 vote, and let's see, the cost will be 10 digital cookies. Actually, no, let's make it that. No, not that. That's crazy. All right, cool. So there we go. We got all that stuff set up and start. All right, guys, so the vote has begun. The genres were chosen. And so therefore, once again, exclamation point vote, put a space, and then 1, 2, or rather 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. 0 is Steph's choice. 1 is 80s. 2 is Steve Martin. 3 is 90s. 4 is Studio Ghibli. I am going to vote for Steve Martin because it's hilarious. So all the people that you're seeing vote like that, and then again, just make sure you put the number that you want in there. So again, you're just voting for genres now. So 0 would be Steph's choice, 1 would be 80s, 2 would be Steve Martin, 3 would be 90s, 4 would be Studio Ghibli. And again, you need to have that exclamation point vote, then a space, and then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Glad to see Studio Ghibli got a little bit of love. Steve Martin is still just not getting the love that he deserves. Oh, it's so sad. And again, you can only vote once, so once you vote, as long as you do it correctly, you will be fine. Give me 1 second. So for those just joining, boom, those are the options. So again, make sure you put exclamation point vote, put a space, and then 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's just you and me for Steve Martin, says Laura. It sounds like it. One day, Laura, one day we'll get the Steve Martin. But you know what the funny thing is? We'll have the day, we'll get a Steve Martin movie, and then it won't be The Jerk. And all that work will have been for nothing. Sophie's choice? Nah, it's Steph's choice. Again, these are just the genres right now. All right. I'm about to end it. So far, the number 1 choice is ahead by 3. So there is going to be no need for a runoff if the numbers stand. So once again, if you want to vote, exclamation point, vote, space, and then there are your options. 0 for Steph's choice, 1 for 80s, 2 for Steve Martin, 3 for 90s, 4 for Studio Ghibli. So make your voice be heard. There are still plenty of people who have not voted yet, so make your voice heard, because if the numbers get close enough, we'll have a runoff. Oh, Father of the Bride is both. You are right about that, man. And just so y'all know, right now, Steph's choice is in the lead with 10. 80s has 5 votes. Steve Martin has 3. 90s has 3. And Studio Ghibli is in second with 7 votes. So once again, if they get in within 1 vote of each other, there is a runoff. So right now, Studio Ghibli, if it gets 2 more votes, it could be in a runoff. 80s, if it gets, 4 more votes, it gets a runoff. So if you have not voted yet, did you vote for Trump? Nah, I voted for Evan McMullen. So I vote third party when I can, because both parties suck. So again, guys, if you have not voted yet, and I'm looking at the numbers, let's see, it's 10, 17, that's 20, 25, that's 28. Only 28 people have voted, guys, so there's still like 13 of y'all. Y'all could decide this race. You could decide this race. Make your voice heard. Get the vote out there. Hail Odincock. Yeah, seriously, me and Doomcock need to do a stream together. All right, guys, I'm going to post the options one more time. Please choose wisely. If you have not voted yet. If you've already voted, it's not going to count again. You can only vote once. But anyway, let your voice be heard. If you want Ghibli, exclamation point, vote, space 4. Or any of the other numbers that I said. You're voting for a genre. You're voting for a genre. I just posted them for the last time. So make your choices quick. And also, when we say Steph's choice, what we mean is that Steph gets to choose as many options as she wants, and then you guys get to vote on that. That, I think, is the fairest way. That, I think, is the fairest way to do it. All right, well, I've given y'all enough time, and so the vote has now ended. And Heimdall is going to tell you that Steph's choice has won with 10 votes. So, Steph, give me what options you want me to have in this draw. Now, you could very well troll a lot of people by picking some very popular movies that people have been wanting to see for a long time. Soul says, isn't it funny the stream doesn't lag when the movie is done? No, yeah, it was lagging before the movie started, too, so... I am Norwegian, so I think I'd be illegal. It's not illegal. In this vote, it's absolutely not illegal to vote. Absolutely not illegal to vote. All right, Steph, so make those choices. Make those choices heard, Steph. Yeah, you can vote in this election. The poll is closed, Super. Yeah, Steph's choice won, but Steph gets to therefore choose the options. So, as many options as Steph wants to choose, but it has to be at least 2. It has to be at least 2 options. It can be as many as she wants. Obviously, I would say no more than 5 options, but at least 2 because there has to be a choice between something. Because the stream still gets to choose, in the end, the movie. The first vote was ended. So, again, Stig, the first vote has ended. So, we're waiting on Steph to give us movie options. And then once that is live, you'll be able to vote on a movie that we will watch 2 weeks from tonight. So... You need to play the Jeopardy song? Yeah, seriously. Steph takes forever? All right, Gladiator, Ferris Bueller, and Godfather Part 1. Damn, Steph. Wait, aren't we already watching Gladiator? No, Master and Commander is the one that we're watching in the end of February. All right, so that is Stephanie's choice. You all voted for it. Godfather Part 1. Oh, my God. So long. Anything else, Steph? Anything else, Steph? This Odin is an imposter. He has both eyes. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Any other choices, Steph? Is that your final answer? Are you going to end it with those 3 choices? All of Me. Okay. All right. And then just let me know when you are officially done. Let me know when you are officially done, Steph. And then the vote will go live. I am sad there's a slight delay here. Officially done. All right, that is it. So the choices will be Gladiator, Ferris Bueller, and Godfather Part 1, and All of Me. It'll cost the same once again, and the vote has now begun. So make sure that she gave a Steve Martin. You're right, she did, and it was one that I have not seen before. So that is true. All right, guys, so there are your options. So I'm going to go with All of Me. If you want to vote with the Allfather, vote for All of Me. This should be a very interesting vote, to say the least. So again, All of Me is a Steve Martin movie. For any Steve Martin fans, you're going to want to vote for All of Me. That is a Steve Martin movie. Again, All of Me is a Steve Martin movie. Once again, vote like Celtic Dave did it correct. Thug Life Jeremy did it correctly. Mr. Peabody did it correctly. Again, exclamation point vote, put a space, and then the number of the film that you would like to see. And there are the options one more time. Again, there are the options one more time. We got ourselves a pretty interesting race. We got ourselves a pretty interesting race, I would say. Bum, 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 bum. Also, if you have multiple accounts, please do not rig the election, because with this one, it's going to be a close election, so please do not rig it. Brad wants his vote back. Oh, man, oh, man. Rogue Baron says, nah, my alts don't have any cookies anyways. That's, I guess, one way to stop against it. That's one way to stop against it, I suppose. All right, guys. So again, exclamation point, vote, space, and then one of those options right there, as I just posted. If you don't do it that way, it's not going to count your vote. Right now, Gladiator's ahead with 9. Ferris Bueller has 6. Godfather Part 1 has 6. And All of Me has 4. Lord, man, give some love to Steve Martin. You could have said Boogie Nights. That is true. That is very true. So again, exclamation point, vote, space, and then 3 if you want to make the All-Father happy is what I would say. We still got 39 people watching, which means there are still plenty of votes out there. So again, if you have not let your voice be heard, please, exclamation point, vote, space, and then one of those options. 0 for Gladiator, 1 for Ferris Bueller, 2 for Godfather Part 1, 3 for All of Me. And if you choose 3 for All of Me, you will make the All-Father a very happy, happy God. Dirk Diggler. You could have said Care Bears. Yeah, that is true. That is very, very true. All right. Ferris Bueller, man. Choose All of Me, then Odin shaved his beard. And then Space Jam. Oh, nice. Let me pause that for a second. Checking something. Let's give me something to talk about. Let's give it something to talk about. I didn't want to look at the totals anymore. What we got? What we got? What we got? Oh, yeah, we got a couple people. So, NPC Principal and Loki, unfortunately, you have not watched the stream enough, so your votes did not count. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. All right, guys, so one more time. If you have not voted yet, there's still 39 of you apparently still here. So, once again, exclamation point vote, put a space, and then put one of these numbers as it is listed there. It'll be the last time I will post that. And let's see if we have any runoff territory. Do we have a runoff territory? Or do we already have runoff territory? Police Academy 3. Oh, that's great. Fredo, you broke my heart. Yeah, it's true. That would happen in too. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and end this one. But I will say that even though the poll has now been closed, there was a 1-vote difference between the first place and second place, which means we will now have a runoff between Gladiator and Ferris Bueller. So that should be a very interesting fight. So once again, one has to win by 2 in order to secure the victory. It's the best way to keep it, fair. Make sure everyone gets to choose the one that they actually want to see. And so this will be the last vote of the evening. Because this is a runoff, this one does not have to win by 2 in order to win. This one, as long as it has a majority, wins, unless it ties. And then if it ties, well, then that's when things get interesting. So once again, there will be a runoff. With the runoffs, there is no cost per vote, so don't worry about that. There's no cost per vote, so you don't have to use your digital cookies on a runoff. But let me add that one. All right, so now, boom. Make the toughest choice of your life. Your choices are Gladiator and Ferris Bueller. Ferris Bueller. Bueller. I'm going with Bueller, personally. I like Bueller. Let's get that Bueller love going. Let's get that Bueller love going. Let's give them something to talk about. It's a very interesting vote. It's a very, very interesting vote. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. So again, guys, if you want to vote, exclamation point, vote space, and then 0 for Gladiator or 1 for Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up. We've known each other for so long. You know the rules, and so do I. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gonna make you understand. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna say goodbye, never gonna say goodnight. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Alrighty. So, I believe that's everyone. Happy Odin is back. Are you rickrolling us? Damn right I am. Proper Anna is in here as well. This channel needs more Ren Famous. Alright, so this is a runoff, and so therefore the vote will end in 3, 2, and 1. And the winner is indeed Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and it won by 2. So, yes, Gladiator lost this one, but Ferris Bueller won by 2. Thank God we didn't have a tie, because then it would be an entirely different situation altogether. Thug Life Jeremy, Rick Gold us why. That's the second worst thing you could do. HLJ, we will celebrate when Captain Brie Larson will flop. A win is a win. Exactly right. All right, guys. So next week we are going to be watching South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. So if that's your kind of movie, join us for that. And then in 2 weeks, we'll be watching Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And then I think in 3 weeks, I think we're now at that point. In 3 weeks, I think we will be watching Tina's choice of Master and Commander. So we still got some time for that one. But if you want to prepare your movies next week, South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. 2 weeks from tonight, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Very excited for this. Jagan75, should there be a South Park 2 movie? Sure, absolutely. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm on a little bit later than usual, so let me just shout out my patrons, and then we will call it a night, especially while we still have a signal. So I want to give a huge shout out to my patrons: A Great Jedi, Adam Shawhan, Dave Bob, Delete System 32, Donald Hudson, Edward Coleman, Enrique Evangelista, Frank the Tank and the Shawhan Wiener Dog Clan, Greta Zer, Harold Francis, The Hunka Chunky, Funky Monkey, Inflamed Wood, It's a Trap Productions, Jason Clark, Jeffrey Toon, Laura Story, Matthew Kadish, Mr. Peabody and his evil twin, Outpost Dyer, Perpetual Punster, Projar Sharif, Proper Jeremy, The DJD Show, Those Two Ball Guys, Tina B, and Wolfgang Lange. Thank you so much for being my patrons. Also, guys, keep this in mind that there has been a change to Patreon. First off, they are delayed in taking in the orders, meaning that they have not processed payments yet. So if you are not, they have not processed all payments yet. So you might have time to change your pledge and to become a member of the various different tiers that exist. You might be able to up your pledge or become a patron altogether and able to, be able to become a part of the Patreon team. There are various things that you get if you donate $5 or more. You get access to a weekly podcast. If you donate $1 or more, you get to be featured in the Discord, meaning that you have access to Patreon-only Discord chats. And also, I sometimes jump on those as well, so you can talk to me a little bit too. You also get access to basic posts that I put in there. If you donate $10 or more, you get all of those things, plus you get a t-shirt. So you'll get a basic t-shirt of your color choice sent to you for that first month that you are a patron. And then if you decide to vote $25 or more, you get a premium t-shirt of your own choice. But the change now is that you will also be featured on one episode, one live stream during the month of February, and it'll be a Patreon exclusive chat. So anyone that is a $25 or more backer will have access to that, and it'll be what you guys, the Patreons, want to talk about. It'll be your show. Obviously, it'll be on the Odin's Movie Blog channel, but you guys will be the ones that control what the topics are, and it should be a very fun time. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and all of that has indeed been updated and changed on Patreon. So again, please think about it if you want to, and if you don't, that's fine too. Just leave a like, give a sub if you can, and keep being awesome, guys. Anyway, you are all amazing and beautiful people, every single one of you. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight and dealing with all of the nonsense and all the craziness. Seriously, you guys are awesome. And also, guys, what I recommend you do, here's my recommendation for the day. Maybe I should start doing this more often. Do yourself a favor and download any audiobook that is read by Mark Thompson. That's a Star Wars book, of course. You will not be upset. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. You're all amazing, beautiful people. Have a wonderful evening. And as always, God bless.